Hi guys, Shanko here and welcome to Series 2 of Score 1 Steal 1. Now this time obviously we have chosen a different league. We are going Liverpool in the English Premier League today, and hopefully for the rest of this series, and hopefully it should be a bit more successful than the last one. Now if you're not aware of what Score 1 Steal 1 is, it's kind of as it says really. For every goal that we get one of the opposition players, and that's based on, and who that is based on either if we win, we take their best rated players on the day. So if we score 2 goals, then we take their best 2 players on the day. If we lose a game, we lose or we'll take their worst rated players on the day, depending. So again, if we score twice, then we'll take their 2 least rated players on the day. And if it's a draw, then it goes to a randomizer, and we use a random number generator, and whoever it lands on, we get. And the same obviously goes for if we're losing goals. So if we lose 2 goals, we will lose our best 2 players if they win. So it'll become apparent as we go on. If you've seen the previous series, then you'll be well aware of the rules by now. Right, so what I decided to do was obviously the last series was turned out to be a bit of a disaster. We lost our really good players really quickly, and couldn't manage to get anyone back. So ended up playing I think 7 goalkeepers in certain games, then just all went to the greyed out players, and eventually after about 19 games I got sacked. So not really good. So what I've done is I've changed leagues. We've gone down to England now. We're going to basically do this for as long as Football Manager 2016 is around. So I'm just thinking, let's try every league. Why not? So we're now going down to England. I picked Liverpool primarily because, to be honest, they're not brilliant. I didn't want to pick a Man City or a Man United or Chelsea or Arsenal, or even I suppose this year Leicester City. But I just really wanted to pick a sort of middle to top team, and one that's in Europe as well, which was handy. Because what I'm going to do here is this is an expansion on last year. Last year, what we did was we played league games and cup games, and every league game and cup game that involved one of the teams in our league, we covered that as part of Score 1 Steal 1. So, for instance, if a team played in a cup game against a team from the second tier, third tier, there was a possibility that that team might lose players out of the league altogether, and there was a possibility of players jumping up a couple of leagues. So that kind of element is being retained for this series, but also we're expanding it to include Europe as well. Because obviously you've got teams in the Europa League, teams in the Champions League, all that good stuff. So what I've done so far is I've got basically the first game of the season date. I'll just run you through a wee bit of what I've done with our team. The main thing with our team that I've done is I've actually sacked most of the scouts. I've only got 2 scouts left. The reason for that is because we don't need them. And the other reason that I'm doing that is because if it goes like what it went like with Thistle in our first series, is that if we suddenly get people, say another 4 players like Martin Skirtle, say on 50 and 70 grand, wage budget's going to go through the roof. So get rid of all expense you don't need. Apart from that, really just put the team together and put the formation. I'll show you the formation. It's a new one that I've created, and I think it could work. Now, obviously, James Milner's in there, but that technically will be Adam Lallana when he's back from his injury. 9 days to 2 weeks. So hopefully he'll be back soon. How I'm playing it is mini lane goals, back 3, Sacco, Skirtle, Lovren. They've all got their own. I've basically gone through every player and tried to mould it for them, or mould it for the best positions that I think for this club. Moreno and Klein, fullbacks, pretty well, wing backs, pretty self-explanatory. Emre Can in midfield, he'll be the sort of sitting midfielder, the register, so to speak, as they call it in this game. Two advanced playmakers, Firmino and Coutinho. Milner will just run up and down here, hopefully, and Origi up front. Um, Primarily because I don't trust Christian Benteke. I just don't like him at all. I think he's a woeful player. And I mean, I know I'm going to get criticised for that, but I just think he's just a lump. He's just a big lump, and I don't really rate him that highly at all. And certainly when there's, when you consider other Belgian strikers or other Belgian players in general, actually, Benteke really doesn't do it for me. But he's part of the side, so he's part of the overall team. So we're bound to use him at some point. So that's the team we're going with to start with. Now, just to bring you up to speed with what's happened so far, and probably the easiest way to do this is by checking competitions and transfers. Now, first thing that will jump out at you, obviously, is Tottenham beating Man City 3-0. Now, wow, what a first game of the season. And so, what I'll do is I'll show you what's happened. So, what we did was we played obviously European games. West Ham and Southampton actually got a wee bit ahead of um, how things go. I think did Arsenal play as well? I think they might have done. No. All right. Okay. Yeah. Right. That makes sense. Right. Okay. So I had a wee moment there just to try and work out what happened. Um, so obviously West Ham and Southampton have played in the Europa League early stages, and West Ham actually hammered Kairat. Where they're from actually. Where's that? Kazakhstan. Right, so hammered this Kazakhstan team, so they took the players that they had, which was virtually nobody, just three of them. But interestingly enough, um, Anatoly Timashuk, who many of you will remember, he's now getting on in years, but he's still a good player. So Southampton beat Zlina and took their only real player. The reason I was confused with that is because Arsenal are there, but Carl Jenkins is obviously on loan at West Ham, and when West Ham beat Vitesse in the next round, Carl Jenkinson, just by virtue of being that on loan player who actually got the lowest rating, got transferred to Vitesse, whereas three players from Vitesse, to be honest, are nothing special. But they've now gone to West Ham. Then the Charity Shield game was interesting. It finished 2-2. So just by using the randomizer, Matic and Azpilicueta, can't even say that. I hate that guy's name. Go to Arsenal, and Giroud and Mertesacker go to Chelsea. So already you can see big changes being made, and we're only that's only up to the Charity Shield game. Second leg of the Vitesse Arnhem game. Obviously, again, this is going to cause confusion. Lewis Baker was on loan to Vitesse from Chelsea, and he got one of the worst rated in the team, along with Michael van der Werf. What a great name. And so they go to West Ham. Then, as a result of the Tottenham beating Man City 3-0, and this is just a classic, I mean, you'll love this bit. Toure, Kompany, and Sterling all go to Tottenham. Just the way it worked out in the who got the best ratings. I mean, that's just that's basically completely screwed Man City to start with, right from the start. But it's also screwed Tottenham for their wages, because that's 500 grand a week more in wages. So I mean, on to today's game against Palace. I'm looking forward to it just to see how this goes. Yes, go away, bloody scouts. Don't need them. Right. So you've seen the team, seen how we're playing. Hang on, better show you the team instructions here. Yeah, high tempo, wide, slightly deeper, retain possession, be more expressive because we're better players, play out of defence, work ball into box, and that's it. Just basically going for it. Playing on attacking, flexible. Let's get into them. What I do with the friendlies, I just let my assistant actually play them because I'm not interested in friendlies. That's just a fitness exercise. So, go away. Let's get into this. They've got a pretty standard team. McCarthy, Kelly, Ward, Dan, Hangland, MacArthur, Jednak, Punchin, Zaha, Balassi, and Adebayor up front. So we'll just set team talk and get into it. Oh no, right, okay, forgot that you got to change this every time. Highlights, key, camera, 2D classic, replays goals on director, goal action, match speed, and let's go. Right, the first game of the season kicks off, and looking forward to this, guys. I'm not lie. I've been looking forward to this since the end of the Thistle Score One Steal One series. I know it was only the end of the weekend there, but I'm really looking forward to this. I think that we've maybe not got a great chance of winning the league, but certainly it's going to be an interesting series. Hopefully it'll last longer than 19 games, to be honest, but I suppose only time will tell. So nothing much has happened in the first 23 minutes. So one thing I'm going to do with this series as well is I'm going to do the sort of same idea as the previous one, which was at the start of every episode, recap the transfers that have happened as a result of the games. Ah, for God's sake, we've lost a goal already. Wow. Okay, lost a player already, that's not good. But as I said, I think we'll sort of recap all the games, transfers in and out, and then play a live com. So again, quite quick, fast paced kind of series. I'm wanting to get it out, see how you guys like it, and hopefully we might be able to do something. Like, come on, we've already lost one player. Let's minimise the damage here. Oh, that's ridiculous. How are you getting beaten to that, Skirtle? Getting beaten by Adebayor. Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay. What the hell, team? Really, what the hell? Aggressively get out there. I'm not even changing anything. I don't see that it would really change much at all at the minute, because we've only had a half of football. So, give them the benefit of the doubt, give it to 60 minutes, then we'll start making subs. And nothing's happening. Okay. Right. So, what can we do? What can we do? Right, well, I'll bow to peer pressure. I'll bring on Benteke. Target man. I'll actually bring on Danny Ings as well. And go two up top. And we'll see what we can do. And yeah, I'll leave the last sub for just now. So, just a wee attempt just to see how this team's going to perform in different scenarios. It'd be nice to think that we could get a goal back at least, for goodness sake. The game of the season, I mean, it's all about enjoyment, all about a bit of fun. I'm not overly taking it seriously, because obviously it's not a full Football Manager kind of a career. It's just a bit of fun that we can play and see how it goes. So you'll not hear me getting overly worked up about if we lose a goal. Just frustrated more than anything. Why is he hitting that to Danny Ings? That's one thing I'm wanting to check out. Why is he hitting that to Danny Ings? He shouldn't be. Ball. That's it. Go on up. Go on, Marino. Good ball. Firmino. Oh, this is what I mean about Benteke. He's rubbish. And we could get punished for that. Danny Ings. Come on. Wilfried Zaha. Ball in. 2-0. Oh dear. This has got that Thistle series all over it, hasn't it? Well, I'll just for shits and giggles, I'll bring on Jordan Ibe. And we'll just roll with that for the last 20 minutes. Try and get a goal. That really is not a good start, guys. That is not a good start. Ah, dear. 14 shots to 3. That just shows. I mean, we're getting replaced by Crystal Palace. I mean, I thought I'd set up this formation. It was designed at first to dominate that midfield, and it just hasn't. So I'll need to try and work out why. Maybe tweak the tactic before the next game, I'm not sure. Or should we just leave it for the season and just see how it goes? Oh, I suppose it'll all depend on who we lose and what positions we need to fill in. And overall, not a happy bunny at that one. Not a happy bunny. Right, so question marks will be, who do we lose? Remember, because we got beat, we lose our best 2 players on the day. So best 2 players on the day were Nathaniel Klein and Philip Coutinho. Because remember, we don't include the substitutes. Anyone that comes off the bench doesn't get counted towards who goes. So Nathaniel Klein, welcome to Crystal Palace, my friend. Enjoy. And also, let's see, where's the other guy? Coutinho. Oh boy. That's 2 big players that we just lost. So, not the greatest start to the season, I have to admit. But, you know, it's only ways up. Saying listen to that, I'm not really that fussed. Go away. Sturridge wants to know why I've let Coutinho leave. Well, I didn't really have much choice. But, I'll say that. That's fine. So, what I'll do is we'll play the play the other games, and I'll come back to you with some updates next week when we are playing. Oh my word. Okay, next 2 games: Man United at home, Arsenal away. And this has got Thistle all over it again. Just getting tough teams. I mean, we should have won that game against Palace. But then to hit Man United and Arsenal in the first couple of games. That's hard to take. So I'll be back with you for that game next week, next Saturday, um, and we will see you guys in. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.